Do you know what we're going to talk about?
Cruises and me.
Cruises and you. We're going to ask you questions, darling, and we'll ask you 5 questions about cruises, and then just 5 like general questions. You know what general means?
No.
It means like questions about yourself or things close to you. Make sense? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. So this is kind of a little experiment. See how Rhett is in the morning, because sometimes when we do the videos later in the day, especially in the evening hours, he's a little wiped out from the day, because usually we're going to the pool or the beach or whatnot. So it's like wind down time. So we figured we would get on kind of earlier in the day when he's a little bit more peppy, and he'll talk a little bit more. So we came up with a few questions. We'll see kind of how this goes, and hopefully we can do this a little often if you enjoy it, right? Okay. You ready for the first question? If anybody has any questions that joins, just put them in the comment box, and I will read them. It could be questions about anything for Rhett or for myself, but it's a beautiful morning in South Carolina. Michelle's working out currently, so we're giving her a little bit of time. And
and she's working out, and I always like her, and she's like, and Daddy always scares me. Whenever I lose.
Wait, you always scare me, and then I just get you back eventually, right? Because you scare me like 20 times a day.
Yeah, because he does it. Because I watch him from my closet.
Yeah. And I steal your treasure.
And he steals everything from me. And I steal it back.
Yeah, you sure do. Alright, I'm going to ask you your first question, okay? This is going to be a non-cruise related question. We're just going to go on however long the 10 questions take. But again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put it in the chat box. Before we get started, I did want to put the Facebook group for Funnelheads in the chat box. Sit back, darling. So if you're not a part of the Funnelheads Facebook group, absolutely join. It's the easiest way to share pictures and videos with everybody, kind of communicate a little bit better. And we've been trying to post in it as much as possible. Of course, it's summertime, so it's we're busy,
and summer in South Carolina, and we're having a great time this summer, and I like summer.
Yeah, well, technically it's not summer just yet, but you're on summer break. I know it's kind of confusing. Yeah. Summer's in a little bit.
And it's also cloudy in here, but not really cloudy.
Yeah, it's a little cloudy today, but I don't think it's gonna rain, so that's okay.
I don't know when it's gonna rain.
You never know in South Carolina. It could be beautiful out one second and crazy thundering and wind the next. You just never know what you're gonna get.
And the last few days we had a storm here.
We did. We had a big storm, huh?
Yeah. I was super scared of the thunder and lightning. I went like, let's get out of here. Let's go.
You were in the bathtub when it started lightning, remember? And then we had to get you out real quick because you were a little nervous. You remember that? That was a few days ago.
I know.
Yeah. You want to say good morning to Kathy?
Good morning.
Kathy?
Kathy.
She's in South Carolina too. Kathy, what part? I forget. I think you told me once before, but I can't remember. Alright, let me get to the first question. Otherwise, we are never going to get to them. Alright, so the first one is a general question. What is your favorite thing to do at school, Rhett?
My favorite thing at school is play out recess and to have lunch and
anything else?
Playing on the hatch table and
the hatch table? What's that?
A hatch table is like something that is like big and two people go on like So one people go on that side, and one people goes on that side.
And what do you do?
And you just do what it says, and it has that little speaker, and it has a little camera on this side.
Huh, I'll have to look it up. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but that sounds
The
really
hatch
cool.
table. And it has wheels on the bottom so that teachers can move it around because it's way too heavy for them to pick up.
Oh, wow, that sounds really cool. Oh, good. Do you want to say good morning to Don, too?
Good morning, Don.
He said, morning, little man. Kathy is from Somerville. Do you know where Somerville is?
Nope.
That's just, what is it, west of Charleston, I think? Or it's right around that Charleston area.
Yeah, and I've been on 10 cruises.
Yeah. Do you remember we saw Donnie and his kids? We went to a birthday party. It was right outside of Somerville in South Carolina. Do you remember that? We slept at their house a while back.
No.
Well, that was that area.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't long. It was at least 2 years ago. So.
Was I a baby?
You were young. Yeah, you were a toddler. Kathy said recess and lunch are great. Yeah, Daddy's favorite thing at school was gym class. Do you have gym class yet? Or do you guys just play outside?
We go to gym.
You do? Yeah, gym was my favorite thing.
Gym is my favorite thing too.
Oh, cool. Alright, let's go to a cruise question now, okay? Can you name all of the cruise ships that you've been on?
Adventures of the Seas, Horizon, Sunrise, Sunshine, the Mardi Gras, and the Mardi Gras.
And let's see, you missed the
Vista.
The Vista.
And
I think you got all the others. I'm trying to think. I should know this more than you. You did great, though. You remember pretty much all of them. That's pretty amazing.
And also, I want to go on the Ecstasy, but it's about to get scrapped.
I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Sorry.
And I'm really disappointed if we're going on that ship.
You want to go on the Ecstasy before it gets scrapped? Oh, Coach is here. Hey, Brad. Good morning.
And also, it's really dark in there. So.
What, on the Ecstasy?
Yeah.
Why do you say it's dark?
Because it's an old ship.
Well, just because it's an older ship doesn't. I mean, it is a little bit darker than some of the newer ships, just because of like the design and all that. They don't have as many windows. Can you say good morning to Coach?
Good morning, everyone.
Coach is here. We actually met him. I don't know if you remember, but I think it was on the Horizon when we did the back-to-back, and he was there, and me, Mommy, and Brad talked for a while, and he has his own cruise channel too.
Wait, was I taking a nap or was I getting ice cream?
I don't know. You probably were doing a little bit of both. What's the rule on the cruise ships? You have to nap in order to get ice cream.
Aye.
Yeah. All right. Next question is a general question. What is your favorite thing to do in the summer with Mommy and me? You can think. Take your time. You can't think of anything?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that pops in your head?
The first thing I like you guys playing upstairs with me.
You like playing toys with us? You know what my favorite thing to do with you is? Go to the pool and the beach.
I like to go to the pool.
Yeah. I like to see you swim. You're doing so good. Recently got swim lessons. He started when he was 2 years old, and then the instructor that we used moved away, and then we had to find him a new instructor. But it kind of worked out. We started. When did you take swim lessons? It was about 6 months ago, I think. But he's doing so good now.
No, it was a long time.
It was like the winterish time. I think it was before we went back on the Mardi Gras again. I can't remember. But Kathy asked, "Do you like to go to the beach?"
No, I'm not like going to the
Why not?
Because it's sandy there.
That's okay. That's what showers are for, right?
No.
We're gonna go to the beach here to maybe today or tomorrow, depending on how the day unfolds. It is a little cloudy here, so we'll have to see if the weather's gonna hold up. All right. So the next question is, who is your favorite cruise director? And you have to think about it for a second. Can you take your hand out of your mouth, please? I caught you. Oh, it's slimy! Who's your favorite cruise director? Can you remember their names? Yeah.
Jake.
Jake! Where did you meet him?
On the Sunshine.
On the Sunshine. Oh, Don likes the Flying Scotsman. Do you remember the Flying Scotsman?
Mm-mm.
No, he has the kilt. He's from Scotland, and he wears a kilt all the time, and he does singing and dancing. He's fantastic. That's Daddy's favorite, I think. I thought you were gonna say Donkey, though.
Donkey's my favorite too.
He's your favorite too. You can have multiple favorites. That's okay. Kathy said she doesn't like the sand either. She likes the pool. Oh, Kathy said "Jake it easy." You remember? That was his little slogan that he used to use.
Wait, Cassie doesn't like it?
She doesn't like sand. She was talking about the beach. She doesn't like sand either. She likes going to the pool.
Who's Cassie?
Kathy is on the channel. She talks to Mommy and Daddy all the time, and now she's trying to talk to you. Maybe we'll meet her one day on a cruise. That'll be fun, right? All right, next question. What is what do you want to be when you grow up?
A truck driver and a captain.
A truck driver and a captain. Which one would you prefer? If you could only choose one, would it be a truck driver or a captain? Too hard of a choice.
I can't pick.
What if you were a truck driver to deliver supplies to the cruise ships? Would that work? That would be pretty cool, huh?
I'm not.
Hey, Jim B. They're from San Antonio, Texas. I'll put your foot down. Nobody wants to see your foot. Please put your foot down. Nobody wants to see your foot, right? Now, we're losing them. So if you guys don't know, Coach is in the chat. Me and Coach met on a cruise way back when. We've been supporters of each other's channel for a long time. If you haven't run across his channel, he does an amazing job. So check it out. We're going to be live on Saturday. Hopefully Red will be there, but definitely me and Michelle.
Excuse me, Daddy.
Yes, darling.
I'm a little sweaty now.
You're a little sweaty. It is a little warm in here. Do you want me to take my arm from around you? Would that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, we're gonna reposition. Sorry about the jittering. But we're gonna be, me and Michelle will be live on Saturday.
And Daddy,
yeah.
When are we going to be done?
In just a little bit. I just want to ask you a few more questions, if that's okay. Is that okay with you?
You can ask me like a lot of questions.
Yeah, you're just hot.
Just like,
Okay, we'll get through the questions and then we'll take a break. We can stop at any point though. Silly. Alright, sit still. But yeah, we're going to be live on Saturday. I don't know if Rhett will be up to it or not. We'll see. But like I was saying, Coach has an amazing channel. We're going to give him a big shout out this weekend, among other YouTubers that have really helped us kind of learn how to do this and edit and do merchandise and all of that. Facebook groups, because that was definitely a struggle for us, but we really appreciate him being in the chat. He has amazing videos. All right. What is the next question? Hey, what is your favorite Mario character?
Ayoshi.
Yoshi.
And my favorite color Ayoshi is.
Oh yeah, because there's different colors, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what is the sound that Yoshi makes?
Uh-huh.
Do you say pink Yoshi is your favorite? Oh, that's awesome.
And purple Ayoshi is my favorite.
And purple. You know my favorite character in Mario? You know which one? The ghost?
Why?
Yeah, he's a little scary, huh? Alright. Alright, next question. What is the name of the area that the captain works from? Where is the area?
Bridge!
Oh, I didn't even have to be specific. You got that right away. Good job. Is that where you're going to work from one day, maybe?
Yes.
Unless you're a truck driver?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, can you remember this? I'll be super impressed if you can remember this. Where is the last 3 birthdays that we celebrated your birthday at?
At the zoo.
Yeah.
And in the zoo again.
Nope. What was the last birthday? Where did we celebrate your 5th birthday?
On the Mardi Gras.
On the Mardi Gras. And what did you do on your birthday that you were so happy about?
Going to camp.
Sorry, my neighbor's cutting the grass at the moment, so I'm sure you guys can hear that. No, remember what you did? Here, who said? He's just cutting the grass. It's okay. What did you do on your birthday that you were so proud of? You went down something?
The slide.
Which slide was it?
Yellow.
Yeah, you were so proud of yourself. He was so scared to go down the yellow slide on the Mardi Gras, which is pretty high up, and he barely was tall enough to be able to go on it.
I was able to go on the blue slide, but I'm too scared to go on the blue.
Yeah, well, the blue slide, you have a mat that you have to carry up to the top with you, so that's the first thing, which I carried it up for him, but once you got up there and then like had that extra component of holding something, I think he got a little nervous, so
And then I decided to go on the yellow.
and you went on the yellow one about 1 billion times, right?
Yeah.
You were so tired after going on the yellow one. I think you ran up there like 100 times. It was so awesome though. When
Yeah, I was like going. I'm about to go too long.
they can't see you when you run away, silly. Kathy, did you get to enjoy any of the slides on the Mardi Gras? I know your weather was not the best, but were you able to do like the bolts or the slides or any of that activities if you're still in the chat?
And of course there was a bucket, the big bucket.
Yeah, the big bucket fills up with water.
And and I backed away from it whenever it dumped it.
Yeah, it makes the sound. What is it like? It does like a ding, 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 like a bell, and then that.
It goes ding, 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 ding for a couple minutes, and then the water just goes like. Whoosh.
And then you like it getting dumped on your head, or you run away from it?
I run away.
You run away from it. I gotta switch my hand. My hand is shaking. Sorry, guys. I did the orange slide. Remember the orange slide on the Mardi Gras?
Yep.
What happens with that one?
The floor drop. It counts the drop, and then whenever the drop drops down, it goes like. Whoosh.
Yeah, it goes 3, 2, 1,
One.
and then the glass floor drops down, and Daddy gets scared every time, but it's so much fun. I probably did that one a good 20 times.
I did it like 3,100.
3,100, that's a lot of times. Kathy said no, weather was against us, but we were definitely planning to go back. Yeah,
Daddy, is there any questions?
I'm going through them now. There's a couple that I'm going to read off to you, and then I'll ask you another question. But yeah, Kathy, I heard that the weather wasn't great. Was it that like system that was kind of off the coast that was interfering, or did you just kind of got caught up in some, not so great weather during the cruise? Where are you going, darling?
I'm going to get an animal.
A what?
An animal from upstairs.
An animal? Okay, he's going to go get a stuffed animal real quick. So I'll talk to you guys in the meantime. Sorry about the jittery camera at the moment. I'm trying to do this the best I can, but Michelle, we have a home gym that takes up our bonus area upstairs, and my office where I do all the videos, well, most of the videos, is up there. And while she's working out, doing the treadmill and all that, it is rather noisy, so we had to come out here today. But otherwise, we'd have like a stationary setup, and it wouldn't be, obviously so jittery. So hopefully we can rectify that. Let's see, Brett, go on the Ultimate Abyss. I'll let him know. That's that purple slide on Royal Caribbean. I really want to go down that at some point in the near future. Kathy, did you hear about the people we rescued? It was a busy cruise. It was a hurricane of some sort. Kathy, actually, Coach Cruz, which again, he's in the chat, he did a video, I think, on the people that you were talking about. I heard it was like 15 or 16 people got rescued, which is really, really cool. I didn't read too much into it, but from what I heard, they kind of had like this man-made craft of a ship. What I'd be interested in is, like, what did they... he brought his St. Jude bear down. Come sit. I'd be interested in, like, what do they do with the watercraft? Like, do they just leave it in the ocean? Or I guess maybe the Coast Guard picks that up? Alright. Come here, darling. I got some more questions to ask you, okay? And then we can be done, alright? So they had, Kathy had some sort of hurricane that was affecting their weather. Must have been a little rough on their cruise ship. But she just came back from Mardi Gras. Are you jealous?
No.
No? Alright, what is the next question we're on? Oh, your 3 birthdays. Okay, so you got Mardi Gras and you got the zoo. Can you remember the 3rd birthday?
The sunrise or the sunshine?
No, it was in a cruise. It was
Great Wolf.
Great Wolf. Yeah, we did Great Wolf Lodge for his, I think it was his 4th birthday.
And now it's my 5th.
Yep, now you're 5.
Yeah, but I miss Great Wolf.
Yeah, Great Wolf was fun. He was I don't know if you guys ever been to it or heard about it, but it's like an indoor water park. We went to it in North Carolina, and and we got him like a nice little room with like a separate room for just him for his birthday, and we hooked him up with some treats and balloons when we first got into it. But the slides on it were a little bit too big. You're gonna get a different stuffed animal. I'm gonna actually move because it's really loud. Sorry, guys. We are gonna go into the living room real quick. It is too loud out there. But anyway, so Great Wolf Lodge was really, really cool. I think he would enjoy it a little bit more now because the slides were just a little bit too big for him, and they had a lot of those elements where you needed like different rafts and stuff like that. But he enjoyed like the water park, and all he wanted was he's big into Home Alone, especially during the holidays, so he kept saying he wanted 1 large cheese pizza just for him. So we ended up getting him a cheese pizza for lunch that day, and then we were going to take him out for dinner for his birthday, and we actually did go out to dinner, and literally we got in, and within 5 minutes he just like passed out at the table. He fell asleep on one of the booths, so it's really funny. And unfortunately he didn't get to have his happy birthday dinner, but I guess he had a great day because he was just out. Hey, is that Blaine? How are you, bud? Thank you so much for joining. I know this is a hard time. I actually am surprised that anybody's on here because it was kind of last minute, and it's Say hi. What was I saying? It was last minute, and of course it's a weekday. Everybody's working. Alright, baby. I need you to stop that for a second. Okay. We're gonna ask a couple other questions, and then we'll be done. I really appreciate you doing a great job. Okay. All right. So you remember Great Wolf, right? That was. Did you want to ever go back there? Yeah. Are you actually gonna go down the slides this time, though?
What slides?
You remember the water slides at Great Wolf, or do you just remember the show that we went to every night?
Remember the Adventures of the Sea?
I remember Adventures of the Sea. What do you remember about Adventures of the Sea?
That one was, I think, a Grateful Lodge.
No, you're confusing the two. Adventures of the Seas is a cruise ship. Royal Caribbean, right?
Mama, Daddy, give me that.
We're not doing that right now.
I'm not having it.
You can have it. Okay. Alright, so next question we're gonna do is, what is the next ship you want to go on besides the Miracle? Because we're going on the Miracle next.
What kind of cruise ships?
Well, you know some of the names, right? You mentioned you wanted to go on the Ecstasy.
I mentioned let's not.
You don't want to go on the Ecstasy anymore? Okay, we don't have to do that. What about,
No, you gotta tell me all the cruise ships, and then I'll choose.
Do you know how many cruise ships there are in the world? I think we'll be here until the end of the week.
There've been 100.
Remember I showed you the ship tracker website, and we saw all of those ships during the pandemic. I showed you where all the ships were on the map, and there were like thousands all over the world. Do you remember that?
No. Can you
No.
show me that again?
I'll show it to you after the video, okay?
How about you tell me?
How about I tell you what ships that Mommy and Daddy want to go on, and you can pick out of those.
Okay.
Okay. So, Daddy would really like to go on the Carnival Magic because we love the Dream Class ships, and that is the last ship that we need to complete that class. And we haven't been on a Dream Class in a very long time, so that would be cool. And the Magic is going to be leaving from New York, which is a beautiful port to leave from. Do you remember when we were on the Sunrise and we saw all the really big skyscrapers and we saw the helicopter?
What's a skyscraper?
Like really, really tall buildings. You can't even see, where they end because they're so tall. You remember that? That was when you were like 2, though, so maybe not.
No, let's not go on that ship.
You don't want to go on that ship? Okay. How about the Carnival Panorama? Because that's on the West Coast currently.
What's the panorama?
That is the Vista class ship, and we could go to places that we've never been because we've never been to the West Mexico islands and mainland Mexico in the West. We always go to the east side of Mexico.
Remember you told me about I remember what ship we haven't been on.
Which one?
The princess. The princess one.
Princess.
The one that's over next door by Mr. Dieter's.
What?
The person that's next door or from Mr. Dieter's house.
I don't know. Oh, the one the one that our neighbor was talking about with us. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
The one that was at the pool that was right next to Mr. Tarling.
Yeah. Our neighbor. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, maybe we can look into that for sure. That'll be interesting. All right. I think that's all of the questions that we got through. Kind of lost track a little bit.
Daddy.
Yes, darling.
Can you go on the princess?
We'll look into it. All right. So let's see. Let's catch up real quick. Did Rhett get to see Voodoo Nights on the Mardi Gras, or is he too tight for that type of dinner? Don, I'm not sure what Voodoo Nights is actually. I'm sure that's a show. Is that in the Grand Central or like the main theater? I'll have to look into that because we missed a lot of the shows. Either we were eating at the wrong time, or Brett was just too tired to sit through some of the shows, so we skipped a lot of the entertainment. The entertainment that we did see was in Grand Central as we were passing by, and then we also checked out Family Feud for a little bit, and the are you about done? You getting silly?
Yep, I'm about done.
Okay. Oh, John Weber in the atrium with most of the cast all together. Oh, yeah. We checked. We actually saw some of that because I know Eden was there doing the piano. So we did watch a little bit of that, but usually it's like 10 or 15 minutes before.
And my name's Rhett.
Yep, your name's Rhett. Jim said, thanks for the entertainment on my commute to work. Rhett is adorable. Thank you guys so much for, just stepping by. It's not as long as, we were expecting to be, but he's getting a little antsy, hungry, all that good stuff. So we are going to sign off. I just want to say thank you guys. This was kind of more of like an experiment to see, how he can handle being on video for an extended period of time. And he did overall well, right? You just silly at some points. But me and Michelle will be on Saturday at 7 p.m. I will put the link in the community dashboard as well as the Facebook group, and I'll talk about it in our next video as well. So if you could join us on Saturday, that'll be, grab your favorite drink, whatever it be, alcoholic, non-alcoholic. We'll chat for a while. We'll probably have some type of topic to go over, but other than that, we'll just have lots of questions, answers. I did create a trivia game that is related to Carnival specifically that I'd like to do, so if we can get that worked out, that would be absolutely amazing. But anyway, we'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday. I have another video coming out either later today or first thing tomorrow. I'm just in the final steps of editing it. It's a bonus day video, the day that we got off the Mardi Gras for this third time, and then we spent the day in Amelia Island, so that'll be a nice short bonus video attached to that, so look out for that, and we will see you guys hopefully right back here in the next video.
Or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
And Daddy, don't